From housing issues to data centers, Prince George's County Council went through a whole host of items today.
Byron Scott has our story.
Just ahead on CTV
People
News.
don't feel like they've been heard.
At County Council today, a topic of big concern: data centers in Prince George's County.
So we've been meeting for months, but what we don't want to do is make sure that our recommendations are basically null and void. And if everybody's able to go and move forward with the data center while we have our task force going, it makes our task force useless.
Today, a resolution was introduced that would put a pause on data center development approvals. It passed 8-0.
And that makes sense as the task force moves forward on with their recommendations to the county council. We have to make sure the appropriate guardrails are set up regarding the rates associated with data centers that generate high electric bills, high water bills. Also have to be concerned about the zoning.
It follows County Executive Aisha Braveboy's executive order putting a temporary hold on permits and applications for data centers. The move has wide support.
Right now, data centers can be located in 8 zones by law. One of those zones are RR, which is residential customers. We have grave concerns about that, and I have grave concerns about that as president of my association.
We know in Prince George's County it's one of the worst places that you can deliver as a black woman in the state of Maryland.
Also on the agenda today, a measure aimed at black maternal health. It's sponsored by Council Member Crystal Oriata.
And so we want to make sure we collect data. It also looks at creating a task force that will look at the large-scale issues around black maternal health, and then an advisory board that will help us around dispersing funding. Where should we focus when we want to tackle black maternal health?
Another item introduced today, a measure that would create a voluntary, moderately priced housing program.
So I've always been in support of inclusionary zoning. It's just this concept that says we really shouldn't have concentrated poverty. And when we're building, we're asking, you can build market rate, but can we have set aside units that are at every economic level? And so this will incentivize that type of development where you'll get some types of incentive. It could be tax incentive, faster track development process, if you have set aside units that are for those that might be on a lower economic scale.
Back to the data centers, the task force looking into their impact on the county is expected to have its recommendations to council and the county executive by the end of November. Byron Scott, CTV News.
Thanks, Byron, for that story. The data center task force has 20 members.